Today our topic is all about circular function. We will be discussing the reference angle, how to find the reference angle of the given angle. We will be also discussing the involvement of the two special right triangle, the 45-45-90 right triangle and the 30-60-90 right triangle, the unit circle and the 6 trigonometric function, the sine, the cosine, the tangent, the cosecant, secant and tangent. Okay, let's start. First, reference angle. How to find the reference angle. Okay, let's say this is our unit circle, x-axis and y-axis. So, in our Cartesian plane, so this is our first quadrant, this is our second quadrant, this is our third quadrant, and this is our fourth quadrant. Okay, so we'll be discussing all about reference angle, how to find the reference angle of the given angle. Okay, in our quadrant 1, to find the reference angle in quadrant 1, the given angle is the reference angle. Okay, so let's refer to this formula. The reference angle is equal to the given angle. Example. So when the given angle is equal to 30 degree. So this is 30 degree is in the first quadrant. Therefore, the reference angle is equal to 30 degree as well. Okay? Second quadrant. How to find the reference angle when the angle is in second quadrant? Okay? So let's refer to this formula. So the reference angle in quadrant 2 is equal to 180 degree minus the given angle. So this is the formula in finding the reference angle in quadrant 2. Say for example, we have a given angle, let's say 150 degree. The given angle is 150 degree. Substitute in the formula. So the given angle is 150 degree. So our reference angle is equal to 30 degree. So 180 minus 150 is equal to 30 degree. So yun lang yung pagkuha ng reference angle dun sa quadrant 2. Next, in quadrant 3, how to find the reference angle in quadrant 3. So this is our quadrant 3 reference angle. So the formula, the given angle minus 180 degree. Example, so let's say we have 210 degree yung given angle. How to find the reference angle of 210 degree? So refer po tayo dun sa formula. So reference angle is equal to the given angle 210 degree minus 180 degree. So our reference angle is equal to 30 degree. Okay? So this is how we get the reference angle in quadrant 3. So kindly refer to this formula. In quadrant 4, how to find the reference angle in quadrant 4. So the formula is 360 degree minus the given angle. Let's say for example our given angle is equal to 315 degree. So our reference angle is equal to 360 degree minus 315 degree. Then our reference angle is equal to 45 degree. Okay? So yun na po yung discarding. Okay? So once again, to find the reference angle in quadrant 1, the given angle is equal to the reference angle. In quadrant 2, the reference angle 180 minus the given angle. Quadrant 3, or reference angle, the given angle minus 180 degree. Fourth quadrant, the reference angle is equal to 360 degree minus the given angle. Okay? let's recall the basic properties of, or the basic concept in finding the length of 45, 45, 90 right triangle, and also the 30, 60, 90 right triangle. The basic properties or the basic concept. Okay, so I have here 45, 45, 90 right triangle, and also 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So let's start with 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So, so this is 45 degree, and also this one is equal to 45 degree. This is our 90 degree. Okay, so the basic concept in finding the length of a 45, 45, 90 degree. So this side is equal to A square root of 2. This side is equal to A, and also this side is equal to A. By the way, the other term for a 45, 45, 90 degree right triangle is an isosceles right triangle. Two adjacent angles are congruent, and two adjacent sides are also congruent. Okay? So our 3060, the basic concept in finding the length of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So let's say, for example, this is our 3060. So let's say this is our 30 degree, 90 degree, and our 60 degree. So the length of the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle is equal to 2a. The opposite of 30 degrees, or the shorter leg, the length is equal to a. Then the opposite of 60 degree, this side is equal to a square root of 3. So in 45, 45, 90 degree right triangle, this is the relationship exists in finding the length of a 45, 45, 90 right triangle. And 30, 60, 90 right triangle, this is also the relationship exists in finding the length of the side of this right triangle. Okay, so we'll be using these properties or this concept in finding the coordinates in our unit circle. Okay, so let's proceed to our unit circle. This is our unit circle. So as you can see, our unit circle has an angle in degree and also in region. Okay, so our unit circle has a radius of 1 unit. Then has a standard equation of x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. Standard equation of our unit circle. And therefore, the center of our unit circle is at 0, 0. Center is at 0, 0. And also our unit circle has a coordinate points in the circle. So these are the coordinate points by unit circle. Okay? So, dinivide ko na po yung unit circle natin. Meron po siya 30 degree, then meron 15 degree, 15 degree, 30 degree, 30, 15, 15, 30, 30, 15, 15, 30, 30, 15, 15, 30. Okay? So, let's start how to find the coordinates of points in the circle, in our unit circle. For example, 45 degree angle. So, we need to use our 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So, plot this one. Okay. So, this is our 45-degree angle. So the hypotenuse of our 45, 45, 90 right triangle is the radius of our unit circle. Okay? So we have the basic properties of a 45, 45, 90 right triangle and finding the length of side. So let's say 45 degree, 45 degree. So the hypotenuse is equal to A square root of 2. This one is equal to A, and also this side is also equal to A. So when A square root of 2 is equal to 1, then A is equal to 1 over square root of 2, or is equal to square root of 2 over 2. Okay? So therefore, when this side is equal to 1, then this side is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. And also this side is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. Okay, to find the coordinates, so this is pi over 4 is equal to 45 degree. Ano yung coordinates nito? So, mayroon po yung, pag sinabing coordinates, mayroon pong x and y. So, yung point coordinates, mayroon yung x and y na coordinates. Okay, so, refer po tayo dun sa Cartesian plane. Ito po yung x-axis natin. This is our x-axis, and also this is our y-axis. So, from 0 to this point, until to this point, from 0 to this point, the length of this side is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. So, therefore, this is our x. Okay? So, our x is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. Then, this one is our y-axis. Okay? So, from 0 to this point is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. Square root of 2 over 2. So, this is our coordinates, point coordinates of a 45 degree angle. So, 45 degree angle has a coordinates of square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. Okay? So, let's try our 30-60. Let's try our 30-60-90 right triangle. So, erase muna natin to. Erase muna natin yan. So, 30-60. Okay. So, this is our 30-60-90 right triangle. So, as you can see, the hypotenuse of our 30-60-90 right triangle is also the radius of our unit circle. Okay, so our 30-60. This is our 30 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. So this is our 30-60-90 degree right triangle. So the hypotenuse is equal to 2a. The opposite of 30 degree is equal to a. The opposite of 60 degree is equal to a square root of 3. So when 2a is equal to 1, so that is the radius of our unit circle. It's also equal to the hypotenuse of our 30-60-90 right triangle. So when 2a is equal to 1, therefore a is equal to 1/2. So when 2a is equal to 1, when this side is equal to 1, therefore the opposite of 30 degree is equal to a. Our a is equal to 1/2. Then the square root of 3 times 1/2. Then it is equal to square root of 3 over 2. So the opposite of 60 degree is equal to the square root of 3 over 2. So ano yung coordinates nito? This point. How to find the coordinates of this point? Or how to find the coordinates of a 30-degree angle? Okay? So this is 30 degree or is equal to pi over 6 in region. So ano yung coordinates nito? Ano yung x niya? X square root of 3 over 2. Square root of 3 over 2. Y. Y is equal to 1/2. So that's it. How you can get the coordinates of the given angle in a unit circle. Okay? So diretso na po yan ha. Diretso na po yan. We can find the coordinates of this angle and so on and so forth. Okay? So for example, this angle, we're going to find the coordinates of this angle, 60 degree. So 60 degree, to find the coordinates of a 60 degree. So ano yung pinakaunang technique? Kukunin daw yung reference angle muna. Given angle 60 degree, we're going to find the coordinates, the point coordinates of 60 degree. Ano yung x niya, ano yung y niya. Okay? So 60 degree, kukunin muna yung reference angle. Ano yung reference angle ng 60 degree? So 60 degree is in quadrant 1. So the reference angle is also equal to 60 degree. So this is our 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So our 60 degree is over here. So plot lang po natin. This time ganito naman po. So 60 degree. Ito po yung 60 degree. Yung natira po doon ay 30 degree. Total of 90 degree. So ganyan lang po natin. Okay? Ano yung opposite ng 30? Kanina, ito yung 30 natin. Ano yung opposite dito? 1/2. So therefore, ito 1/2. Opposite naman ng 60. This one, kanina, ito yung 60 degree natin. Opposite nito ay square root of 3 over 2. So this is square root of 3 over 2. So ano yung point coordinates ng 60 degree? Ano yung x? X is this one. So this is 1/2. Ano yung y? This one. Square root of 3 over 2. So the point coordinates of a 60 degree angle. This is our 60 degree 60 degree angle is equal to 1/2 and square root of 3 over 2. So makuha na po yan. And so on and so forth po yan. So, may divisible by 30, divisible by 60, meron din pong divisible by 45. Okay, let's say for example dito, 135. So, this is our right triangle na 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So, the angle is 135. 135, ano yung reference angle niya? So, quadrant 2, 180 minus 135. So, the reference angle is equal to 45 degree. So, this is square root of 2 over 2. This is square root of 2 over 2. So, kaso lang, mag-iiba na yung sign dito. Okay? So, yung sign po ng first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant, simple lang po. So, dito po, lahat po ay positive. Positive po lahat dito. So, makikita nyo yung mga coordinates natin sa quadrant 1, puro positive po yan, yung x and y. Yung x coordinate and y coordinate, puro positive po yan. Pagdating po dito, si x po, negative, si y po, positive. Pagdating naman po sa third quadrant, lahat po, both x and y are negative. Pagdating sa fourth quadrant, x po ay positive, then y is negative. For example nga kanina, let's say, for example, si 135 degree. So, si 135 degree, ano yung coordinates? Point coordinates niya? Ito lang. So, let's say, this is our okay, this is our 45, 45, 90 degree. This is the reference angle of 135 degree. Okay, reference angle, complete natin ulit ha. Reference angle na 135. So, quadrant 2, 180 degree minus 135 degree. So, the reference angle is equal to 45 degree. That's why we're using 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So, the length of these sides of 45, 45, 90 right triangle is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. And also this side is equal to the square root of 2 over 2. So, the coordinates of 135 degree or 3 pi over 4, the equivalent of 3 pi over 4 in radian is, ano yung x natin? X po natin ay, this one is negative. Negative na po yan. Papuntang negative infinity po yan, di ba? So, negative square root of 2 over 2. Yung y po natin, positive po yan, di ba? Papunta din po yan ng positive infinity. So, yung length po natin dito ay square root of 2 over 2. Square root of 2 over 2. So, yung coordinates ng 135 degree is equal to the negative square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. Yun yung mga point coordinates. Okay, so how these coordinate related to the sixth trigonometric function? Okay? So, from the definition of cosine and sine function, if the terminal point, by the way, other term po nito, yung mga coordinates point ay terminal point or trigonometric points. Other term po nito yung mga coordinate points ng unit circle ay terminal point or trigonometric point. So, by the definition of cosine and sine function, when or if the trigonometric point or terminal point has a coordinate of x and y, has a coordinates of x and y, then x is equal to cosine theta and y is equal to sine theta. Okay, ulitin ko po So, paano nag-connect yung mga coordinates doon sa trigonometric function natin. Okay? So, if the terminal point or the trigonometric point has a coordinates of x and y, then cosine theta is equal to x and sine theta is equal to y. Okay? Sample. In our 30 degree, this one. So, we have the coordinates of points na square root of 3 over 2 and 1 half. Therefore, our given theta is equal to 30 degree. So, sine 30 degree is equal to, so this is cosine theta, this is sine theta. So, our sine 30 is equal to 1 half. Our cosine 30 is equal to the square root of 3 over 2. So, ganun lang po yung pagkuha ng value ng sixth trigonometric function. Okay? And also, we can refer to this one, to the mnemonics o mnemonics na SUKA-TUA. Are you still familiar with that? So, this is our SUKA-TUA. Are you still familiar with SUKA-TUA? The ratio of the side of the given angle. Okay? So let's say in SU, it means sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Tama? Cosine theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Then yung reciprocal ko nito, let's say reciprocal ng sine ay cosecant theta. Reciprocal ng cosine ay secant theta. Reciprocal ng tangent ay cotangent theta. So when sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, therefore cosecant theta is equal to hypotenuse over opposite. When cosine theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, then therefore secant theta is equal to hypotenuse over adjacent. When tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent, therefore cotangent theta is equal to adjacent over opposite. Okay? Record natin doon sa unit circle natin kung swak pa rin po ba yung SUKA-TUA natin. Okay. I-erase ko muna to ha. Pero yun na yun. Value ng sine 30 is equal to 1/2. Value ng cosine 30 is equal to square root of 3 over 2. Given yung 30 degree angle. Okay. Apply natin yung SUKA-TUA natin. So, this is our angle. Opposite po nito ay 1/2. Hypotenuse po niya ay 1. Adjacent po ng 30 degree ay square root of 3 over 2. So, sine 30. Yung given na angle natin ay sine 30 degree. So, ano yung sine? Opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite, ano yung opposite niya? 1/2. Over hypotenuse, ano yung hypotenuse niya? 1. Then, sine 30 is equal to 1/2. Equal lang kanina. This is our sine 30. This is our cosine. Try naman po natin yung cosine. So, try natin yung cosine ha. Let's say, cosine 30 degree. So, ano yung cosine? Adjacent over hypotenuse. So, this is our adjacent. Adjacent of 30 degree. So, square root of 3 over 2 over, ano yung hypotenuse? 1. So, result po niyan, cosine 30 degree is equal to the square root of 3 over 2. Ganun pa rin po. Equal pa rin po yan. And so on and so forth po yan. Let's say to find tangent theta. Tangent 30. To find what is the exact value of tangent 30. So, ito yung 30 degree. Refer po tayo doon. Ano yun? Opposite over adjacent. So, tangent 30 is equal to opposite over adjacent. Our opposite is equal to 1/2 over our adjacent is equal to the square root of 3 over, simplify lang. So, outer times outer over inner times inner. So, it is equal to 2 over 2 square root of 3, or is equal to, or 1 over square root of 3, or is equal to square root of 3 over 3. So tangent 30 is equal to square root of 3 over 3. Okay, let's try this one. Example number 1. use reference angle and appropriate sign to find the exact value of its expression. Letter A. So we're going to find the exact value of sine 330 degree and cosine 330 degree. Letter B. The exact value of cosine negative 7 pi over 6. Then letter C. We're going to find the exact value of tangent 8 pi over 3. Okay. So in finding the exact value of the given expression or the given 6 trigonometric function, the first thing to do is to find, the first step is to find the reference angle. Ano yung reference angle? Ano yung given angle? The given angle is 330 degree. Given angle is 330 degree. 330 degree. So 330 degree is in what quadrant? Nasa first quadrant ba yan? Second quadrant ba yan? Third quadrant ba yan? Or nasa fourth quadrant? I think 330 degree is at fourth quadrant. So the formula for the reference angle in quadrant 4 is equal to 360 degree minus the given angle. The given angle is 330 degree. So therefore, the reference angle is equal to 30 degree. Okay? So we'll be using the side, the length of the side of a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So sine 330. So yun na yan. 330. So saan ba yan? Quadrant 4. Okay, refer po tayo sa unit circle natin. So this is our 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So quadrant 4. So our 330 degree is here. So kukunin natin yung yung coordinates nito. The coordinates of this point. So ito yung 30, 60. Okay, tat natin ha. Kukunin natin yung value ng sine 330 and cosine 330. So ano yung coordinates nito? Si x is si cosine, si y naman ay si sine. So this one, the opposite of 60 degree is equal to the square root of 3 over 2. Then, opposite ng 30 ay si y or si 1/2. So, yung 330 degree, meron pong coordinates na square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. Therefore, number 2, the value of sine 330 degree is equal to positive. Positive po yan, di ba? Positive sino yung anong value dito? Si x po, positive. Si y po, pababa po, negative po ito. This one is negative. Saan yun? Nawala. Okay? So, yung x po natin dito, x-axis po natin positive. Positive po sa square root of 3 over 2. Din yung y naman po natin ito, pa negative infinity po ng y, ay negative 1/2. Okay. Sine 330 degree is equal to negative 1/2. Then the value of cosine 330 degree is equal to square root of 3 over 2. So ito po yung solution para sa letter A. So the exact value of sine 330 degree is equal to negative 1/2. Then the exact value of cosine 330 degree is equal to the square root of 3 over 2. Letter B. Parang ay letter B. So we're going to find the exact value of cosine negative 7 pi over 6. So saan ba 7 pi over 6. Okay, so yung una, kukunin yung reference angle. So, negative. Clockwise po tayo dyan, clockwise. So, ano yung equivalent angle niya muna? Convert muna natin into degree. Equivalent angle niya. So, negative. Convert muna natin ha. Negative 7 pi over 6 times 180 degree over 5. Okay, so this is equal to, so cancel na po yung pi. So 30, negative 7 times 30 is equal to negative 210 degree. Okay, negative 210 degree. So ano yung reference angle niya? So ikot po natin yan kakabila, di ba? So nasa quadrant, ano yan? Nasa quadrant. Kung magiging positive yan, nasa quadrant 3 yan. Okay? So, pwedeng convert natin into positive para madali lang. Para makuha lang agad yung reference angle niya. Or kukunin yung coterminal angle niya. Nakadepende sa inyo. Then, pag nakuha yung coterminal angle, kuha din po yung reference angle. For example, negative 210. So, nandito yan. 210. Negative 90, negative 180. So, nandito yung negative 210. So, ano yung coterminal angle niya? First, positive coterminal angle niya ay so 360 minus 210, 150. So, 150 yung coterminal angle niya. Then, ano yung reference angle nito? Ng 150 degree. Reference angle ng 150 degree. Note ha, pag negative, ganito po yun. Kukunin mo muna yung reference coterminal angle niya. Then, pag nakuha mo na yung coterminal angle niya, saka mo pa makuha yung reference angle niya. Okay? So, 150. Yung given angle is equal to 150. So, 150 is at quadrant 2. So, ano yung reference angle nito? Angle 180 degree minus the given angle. So, the reference angle or our reference angle is equal to 30 degree. So, we'll be using the 30, 60, 90 right triangle for letter B. Okay, so we're going to find the exact value of negative 7 pi over 6. Alis ko na po So, refer po tayo sa unit circle natin. Sa our unit circle, so the measure is of the given angle is negative 210 degree or is equal to negative 7 pi over 6. So negative pi over 6. So this is our 0, negative 90, negative 180 plus 30. So this one. So makikita nyo nandito na yung 150. So, nakita niyo 150. Yung po yung coterminal angle. So, measure po nito ay nasa negative 210 degree. So, coterminal angle niya ay 150. Positive. Coterminal angle niya ay 150 degree. So, ano daw po yung ano niya, yung reference angle niya? Reference angle niya ay 30 degree. Okay? So, plot po natin yung 30-60 natin. Okay. Yun yung 30, 60, 90 natin. So, opposite po. So, ano daw po yung coordinates nito? Ano yung xy natin? Ano yung x? Ano yung y? x-axis, opposite ng 60, square root of 3 over 2. Square root of 3 over 2. Opposite ng 30 ay 1 half. Ano yung sign? Quadrant 3. So, si x negative, si y positive. Okay, si x daw negative. Ano si x? So, negative square root of 3 over 2. Si y po ay positive 1 half. So, ito yung coordinates, point coordinates na negative 210 na angle, na mayroon pong coterminal angle na 150 degree, na mayroon pong reference angle na 30 degree. So, ano yung tinatanong doon? The value of cosine negative 7 pi over 6. So, this is cosine theta. So, this is cosine theta and this is sine theta. Then, the value, yung reference angle nito ay 5 pi over 6. Refer po tayo sa 5 pi over 6. So, cosine negative 7 pi over 6 is equal to cosine 5 pi over 6. Or is equal also to cosine 150 degree. Then it is equal to negative square root of 3 over. So, cosine, once again, cosine negative 7 pi over 6 is equal to cosine 5 pi over 6 and is equal to cosine 150 is equal to negative square root of 3 over. So, yun po yung sa letter B. Cosine negative 7 pi over 6 is equal to negative square root of 3 over. Ganun lang. Okay, letter C, we're going to find the exact value of tangent 8 pi over 3. Okay? So, convert mo muna natin yan into degree para malaman natin kung ano yung equivalent degree niya. So, 8 pi over 3 times 180 degree over pi. So, this is 60. So, 8 times is equal to 480 degree. Okay, 480 degree. So, ano yung unang dyan? Kukunin natin yung determinant angle niya, then yung reference angle niya. So, 480 degree. Ano yung first? Kukunin yung coterminal angle. Terminal angle ng 480 degree. Given angle is equal to 480 degree. So, 480 degree. 360. 480 minus 120. Nandito na. Pwede na lang makuha. Makuha kagad. So, 360. Yung papunta dito is angle. Measure nito. Angle na to. 120. 120. So, pwede nang gamitin natin yun. So, kukunin natin yung reference angle ng 120 degree. Okay? So, reference angle 120 degree is at second quadrant. So, 180 degree minus the given angle. So, reference angle is 180 degree minus 120 degree. So, is equal to 60 degree. So, yung reference angle po natin ay 60 degree. Reference angle ng 480 degree is 60 degree. Then, yung negative coterminal angle niya, yung negative coterminal angle niya, di ba? First negative coterminal angle niya. Ito din po yung first positive coterminal angle niya. So, ito negative coterminal angle. So, first positive coterminal angle niya ay 120 degree. So, reference angle is 60 degree. So, again, you'll be using the 30, 60, 90 right triangle para makuha po yung exact value ng tangent 8 pi over 3. Okay? So, ano yung mga equivalent nito? 120 yung coterminal angle niya. Refer po tayo sa unit circle natin. Okay, so this is our 120 degree angle. So, 90 plus 30, 120 degree angle. So, ito yung coterminal angle natin. Then, yung reference angle niya ay 60 degree. 30 plus 15 plus 15. So, this one is 60 degree. So, yung mangyayari po, ganito po yung mangyayari. So, ganyan yung mangyayari sa 30, 60, 90 natin. Okay? So, kukunin po natin yung mga length ng side niya para makuha natin yung coordinates niya. Okay, let's say, for example, yung opposite po ng 30. Opposite po ng 30 ay 1 half. Opposite po ng 60 ay square root of 3 over 2. Okay? Square root ng 60 degree ay square root of 3 over 2. Then, ano yung coordinates dito? This point. Ano yung x? X po nito ay negative. I-aris ko na po banda dito. Dito na lang. So, yung x po nito ay negative 1 half. Then, yung y naman po nito ay positive. Square root of 3 over 2. So, yung coordinates po na 120 degree is equal to 2 pi over 3. So, yung given po natin ay letter C, we're going to find the exact value of 8 pi over 3. So, 8 pi over 3. So, 8 pi over 3, coterminal ng 8 pi over 3, meron pong equivalent na 2 pi over 3. And it is also equal to 120 degree. Na mayroon pong reference angle na 60 degree. So, refer po tayo, tangent. Tangent theta is equal to adjacent. Opposite rather. Opposite over adjacent. Tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. So, tangent 8 pi over 3 is equal to, ito na po yan. So, 8 pi over 3. So, ito po ay nasa angle po ito ng 480 degree, di ba? 360 plus 120 is equal to 480 degree. So, ano yung opposite niya? Opposite? Na may reference angle na 30, na 60. Opposite po nito ay square root of 3 over 2. All over. Ano yung adjacent niya? 1 half. Simplify po natin. Dito na lang. Outer times outer over inner times inner. Outer times outer over inner times inner. Or square root of 3. So tangent 8 pi over 3 is equal to the square root of 3. So letter C, the exact value of tangent 8 pi over 3 is equal to the square root of 3. Okay? Okay, next. Okay, example number 2. So, find the exact value of the outer circular function if cosine theta is equal to 5 over 13. So, the given is 5 5 cosine theta is equal to 5 over 13. So let's form a triangle. Okay, meron po tayong cosine, di ba? That is cot. Cosine theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. So this is our adjacent. This is our hypotenuse. So our hypotenuse is 13. Our given theta is here. Our adjacent is 5. Okay? So we are asked to find the exact value of the other circular function. So, yung po lang natin yung sine theta, yung tangent theta, yung cosecant theta, secant theta, and cotangent theta. So, sine theta, kukunin muna natin yung isang side ng triangle. Now, to find this side, we're going to use Pythagorean theorem. So, let's say this one is x. So, x squared is equal to 13 squared minus 5 squared. 169 minus 25 is equal to x squared is equal to 144, therefore x is equal to 12. Positive, negative, 12. So this side is equal to 12. Now we can find the exact value of the other circular function. Like sine theta, so opposite over hypotenuse. This is 12 over 13. Tangent theta, opposite over adjacent. That is 12 over 5. Cosecant, reciprocal po ng sine theta. That is 13 over 12. Secant theta, reciprocal po ng cosine theta. So, kung yung cosine theta is equal to 5 over 13, therefore secant theta is equal to 13 over 5. Cotangent theta is the reciprocal of tangent theta. So, tangent theta is equal to 12 over 5, therefore cotangent theta is equal to 5 over 5. That's it. Okay, example number 3. So, evaluate sine squared 30 degree plus cosine 45 degree. So, sine squared 30 degree. So, sine squared x is equal to sine x. So, equal lang po yung dalawang yan. Sine squared x is equal to the quantity of sine x raised to 2. Okay? So, sine 30. So, ganito lang. So, sine 30 squared. So, ito, mayroon lang po yung value po sine 45 degree. So, sine 30. Refer po tayo sa unit circle natin. So, our unit circle. So, this is 30 degree. So, we're going to find sine 30 degree. So, ano yung coordinates nito? So, opposite ng 30 ay 1/2. And this one is 60 degree. Opposite ng 60 ay square root of 3 over 2. So, exponent nito ay square root of 3 over 2. Dahil yung y po niyan ay 1/2. So, this is cosine 30 and this is sine 30. Therefore, sine 30 is equal to 1/2. Ano yun ha? Kunin lang natin yung isa. Ano yung isa? Cosine 45. Kunin lang natin yung value ng cosine 45. Ano yung coordinates nito ng 45? So this is square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. This is cosine 45. This is sine 45. So cosine 45 is equal to square root of 2 over 2. Balik tayo. Sine 30 is equal to 1/2 squared plus cosine 45 is equal to the square root of 2 over equals. So this is 1/4 plus square root of 2 over equals. Simplify lang po. LCD 4. So this is 1 plus 2 square root of 2. So for sample number 3, the answer is 1 plus 2 square root of 2 all over 4. That's all. Once again, thank you for watching.